there being a Dreamcatcher one. I actually wanted that one. I don't know what it does, but it's interesting. Alright. Got like 4 minutes to basically pick up stuff if I want. There's a couple around here. I'll just pick them up, considering who knows what's in them. Some of them are just acid. And that's literally just a stapler. Is there one more over here? No, I can't see any others. They must have timed out after a while. That wasn't too bad. It was horrifying. I'm glad I had as much health as I did. But good God. Now that I've done that, I've got MVP battle. Jesus. Completed battle solo. That's cool. Alright. I should have the sniper rifle unlocked too. Hopefully. I need to get some water after that, because holy crap. Yeah, I'm looking at this Eternal Land thing where it's like, Eternal Land, there's no season resets, all items are built to permanent and never disappear. I wonder if you can kind of just ferry your stuff over there endlessly for storage and then ferry it back as you can. Because that would be pretty cool. Also, thank you, Sariel. Alright. So I've got a new deviant. Completed that. That was insane. Where am I looking for? It's not journey, it's one of these events, maybe? Yeah. Nice. It is that. So you gotta go defeat the fucking spider. An average Tuesday on fucking Australia. That's all it is. Now I've got a new blueprint for a sniper rifle, which is what I wanted to get, although it looks like it's literally just for the gun that I've got, maybe. Yeah. That's okay. Look, let me have a look at this. Go in here. Does it give me... Nope. I would love to get some fragments for this. Details. Maybe I can... Maybe it's more along the lines of gear. Accessories. Cosmetics. Do I have any cosmetics for this? No. About charms? No. Not that I would put charms on it. What about paint? Oh, you can paint individual parts? You can tell I have not looked at this. Oh, you can also just switch between them like that. That's cool. Do I have anything that can go on this? I just figured I might as well check. Yeah, no. Damn. Well, I unlocked the thing. That's a good thing. Alright, I've done the beacon. Done the monolith. My quest is enter the chrono cage on sub-level 1, Mirage Monolith, talk to Mitsuko. True. That should be down here somewhere. Should be down here. I always wondered what these specific rooms were about, because it's like it always makes you run down to here before you can leave, but you always have to kind of leave where you came in. So I was like, oh, this is obviously where it like exits you from the place, but it's not. It's just where you go to talk to Mitsuko, that's all. I mean, it would be great if I had managed to find all of the weapons crates and the mystic crates for all the level 20 areas before doing that. But what it should mean is I should now be into level 30 areas, which is epic because I really wasn't expecting you to get up to level 30 areas by like Wednesday. You know, realistically, with the pace that this has been going at, I was expecting it to take longer. Because that's logical. I'm just going to take off my jumper. One of my jumpers. I'll tell you what though, part of my back definitely feels sore from the massage. Oh, alright. So, get away. Hi, Mitsuko. You had a chance to talk to her again.
Now that you took down another transcendent, I have more memetics for you. And it looks like you've got something interesting in your cradle, too. A dream catcher? So this web spun itself a spider. One that could prey on people while they slept. It seems pretty scary.
Actually really cool.
I know everyone in Iron River must be grateful you laid this thing to rest. I certainly am. You risked your life to save them. Meanwhile, I've just been hiding here. I feel so useless. Will I ever be strong enough to go back into the world?
When you're ready, we'll be there for you. Don't forget you're hiding for a reason. Let's go with that one.
I know. V told me the same thing. I get it, I do. My powers are special, and they make me a target for the evolutionists and Great Ones. But it means I'm stuck here, and I miss the real world.
When you're ready, we'll be there for you.
Thank you, Netta. It's good to know I can count on you when the time comes. V once told me mayflies are small, yet invincible. I need to remember that. We need to keep holding on, just like them.
I'm going to look up one of these mayflies eventually. I don't know if that's a type of species we have here in Australia or not, but I'm not exactly up with my bug catalogue. So, yeah. I'm also small but invincible. You are small but invincible, Shadow. Shadow's just like, oh. Like, I feel like that did not empower you at all right then. Although you probably laughed, so that's fine. That's worth it. I don't know. I wouldn't consider you to be small, Shadow, because like everybody's like lurking in you at the moment. Like there's a few people that's just casually lurking in you. Not really, but I laughed. That's the main thing. You laughed. Okay, so apart from the fact I can't complete that because I can't find the weapons crate, like I said, the ones that are just like, oh, you need to find one weapon crate or some shit like that, I'll have to look around and find it myself. But where does it want me to go? I guess we've got to go back to here anyway. I can't teleport there, but I can teleport home and then go there. Because yeah, I kind of feel like we'll actually like complete like a good chunk of the story by going over there. I also don't know how much stuff I'm carrying, but my gear is wrecked. I actually have to go upstairs and repair some stuff just before I sort of walk off anywhere. And the other thing I sort of wish is that when I was in certain inventories, I sort of wish that it would autofill from the things that it knows is in another page and go into there. But I guess the thing is it would be inconvenient for people that are not trying to put those specific items away. So I guess that's the only reason why it doesn't do that. But yeah, that's the only thing I sort of think of when I'm doing all this. Also, I'll get more things from scrapping anyway. I'm glad I did that right beforehand so I wasn't like overweighted or whatever trying to do that quest. Get rid of the extra ammo. And I got Cam Pioneer. All of these are dropped, so I can't repair them even if I was to use them. So I'll get rid of them. Oh. What? Wait, that's the same thing I had before. I also... The sleek leather jacket I already had. I'm going to have to look at some of the armor I've got in here as well and see what I've got. That looks awesome. Recover, mark, violent. So I also need to level a couple things up too. I was going to ask about the lurking thing. What's the etiquette? I guess I don't fully understand. So I don't fully understand lurking either, I'll be honest. So don't stress too much about like, you know, having to do something or whatever. Basically, so my rule of thumb in my stream is that I literally expect to go live and be talking to myself. That's what I expect. If somebody happens to decide that they want to say something and say hello and have a chat and stuff like that, that's super awesome. I always appreciate it. I generally assume that if somebody goes quiet, that they have either dropped out of stream with intent, or perhaps fallen asleep, or gotten busy, or like just quietly want to bow out of the conversation kind of thing, right? So I assumed that. If somebody says they're lurking, for a long time, I really did just assume that saying that you're going to lurk was like saying that you were kind of like going away, kind of like you weren't going to be paying attention to stream. So when people say lurk, apparently it's for multiple different reasons. It could literally mean that you want to go grab a beverage or go to the toilet, or you've got to focus on something at work, or for any number of reasons that you don't feel like you need to explain beyond just you'll be lurking, like the browser's still open, but you're busy, kind of thing, or you probably won't reply and stuff. You might be listening, you might not. So from my perspective, I don't know who's here unless somebody talks. So I won't assume that you're here unless you are actively talking. If you have talked earlier in the night, I might ask if I happen to think of something and I want to, if I want to say something, I might ask if you're still here. Like, I might say it like, if you're still around, what are your thoughts on this, or if I did something or whatever. But at no point, please don't feel like I expect you to be here all stream. Like, I literally expect people to come and go, maybe be here for like 2 to 8 minutes, maybe be here for half an hour, an hour. Like, everybody has different amount of times that they're available, and sometimes shit gets boring. And I would rather you guys prioritize your like actual lives and stuff over like feeling like you have to be here all stream and stuff, or like talking all stream. Obviously, I love it when people talk, because like I am doing this specifically so I can like chat to my community and stuff. Otherwise, like, if I wanted to play a game and not talk to people, I would just literally not stream. So yeah, all I consider is if you like have to pop out and grab a drink or something like that, or go to the bathroom, don't feel stressed. Do so if you need to. Otherwise, yeah, I'm here. I'm online when I'm online. If you happen to be here, you happen to want to say so. Like, I know Black Kanye is apparently here more often than I'm aware, because they always have a lot of points. Same with Keelon. I also got notified around about, I don't know, a couple of months ago that apparently, what was it? People weren't, when people said that they were going to lurk, they weren't necessarily actually leaving. Because I was under the impression that, like, at any given time, I thought I had like 3 to 5 people here at most, because Twitch told me I had about 5 people on average. And then a few months ago, it told me that I had apparently 10 people on average. And I'm like, okay, now I have to like mentally adjust to the concept that there's about 10 people here at any given time and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Just don't stress about it. You can type in exclamation lurk if you wish to announce that you're lurking, like that you actively cannot respond to me or something like that. And like with like Mirthless always eats breakfast around this time, so habitually I know when he's going to lurk, he's having breakfast. So I always look forward to hearing what he's had for breakfast and shit afterwards, because like I'm just curious like that. Other people, sometimes they've got a drive and they'll lurk, like the thing's still on but it's like muted in a bag or something like that, so there's no way they can respond while they're driving or something. And other times people are like literally listening without watching, or watching without listening, and I don't see it. It doesn't show me when somebody's got that setting set up. But sometimes people will just tell me that they're only like listening and stuff, and I'm like, that's cool. Like, I realize then that if I'm talking about something specific on the screen, they won't see it. But I mean, that shit can happen anyway if you're watching on a mobile and the internet's low resolution or something, so you don't get any lag. Like, you may not be able to see clearly anyway what's on the screen and stuff. So yeah. So lurking is basically telling that I'm gonna go no contact chat, but I'm here. And them being here, having the stream on, is supporting the streamer. And Acrylic is also great for having the streamer in the background. Well, yeah, my stream in the background. So like I said earlier, the whole point of like how I perspective my streams, right, is that when I used to be getting ready for work, when I had a day job and stuff, I used to put on videos of Shroud playing PUBG. And I used to listen to like maybe 1 or 2 videos of Shroud playing PUBG in the mornings while I was getting ready for work. And yeah, I mean there were highlights that he'd edited and put onto YouTube and stuff like that. So obviously they weren't live or anything like that. Where did these ones go? But there. But like that's how I kind of want my content to be, is kind of like you go about your life, you do what you got to do. If you're doing the dishes or if you're, I don't know, playing a game and stuff like that, I'm not expecting to have 100% focus from you while I'm playing stuff and whatnot. Like the thing was, like, it was a bit of a learning curve when I started streaming, because I thought initially that everybody that was here watching me was watching me intently, like all stream, and like paying attention, like actively watching the screen and stuff, because like I said, I have no experience with streaming prior to streaming. So from my perspective, I'm like, oh yeah, people definitely like 100% like switched in and doing stuff and whatever. But that's not how that works. Also, I connected up something else that uses power, and just gotta figure out what it does so I can disconnect it. Welcome back, Mirthless. What did you eat? I want to know. I got rid of one of those. I could get rid of the second barrel. I don't think that thing's using electricity. I did add more of these. That could be a problem for it. I think I've only got one of, apart from the 2 cats, I've got one of each thing out. I had peanut butter on bread. Oh yeah. I actually had, this morning for breakfast, I had peanut butter toast and, Vegemite toast as well. And I'm not really a fan of like warm peanut butter. And yeah, so that was interesting, bit different. Well, different for me kind of thing. But yeah, no, it was alright. I just wanted to eat something before I got out and about for the day, because I was going to have a long day. And I'm kind of glad I did too, because I wasn't allowed to eat after the dentist for quite some hours. So that was a good choice. Good choice on my part. Also, I did try to eat after like 4 hours because I was getting hungry. And my face was still numb at that point. And yeah, it was a lot harder to eat than I thought it would be. It was also kind of funny because like half of my face wouldn't work. I had to like chew with the other half, but like I had to hold my mouth actually shut because like it numbed all the way to the front of my face. So I couldn't do anything about it. I don't know if I took this one's electricity downstairs. So let's grab this, and actually let's disconnect whatever it is connected to, because this is taking my power downstairs, right? No, the other one. The other white meat. Yeah, that one. Thank you. I don't know if it disappeared. There's one more cable coming out of here. Oh, let's see if I can get it. Come on. I want that one. There we go. Okay, so now this is only connected to this. I'm trying to fix this up. So that I've got power going down to my kitchen. Okay, now it's got power. So let's go downstairs. I'm gonna bypass fucking everything. Take this to the fucking kitchen. Okay, I'm gonna take this all the way down to this thing. Yeah, that. Okay, and I'm gonna get rid of that line and this line. Okay, and then we'll connect this thing. That's interesting. Thanks for the clarification. It's a classic breakfast. Oh, don't do that. No, I don't want that to happen. I go back to being build mode. Yeah, this is where it gets difficult connecting shit. I just need power enough to be able to cook something. I have this and my fridge currently cooked up. I should have enough power sufficient right now to cook finally. Finally. God, that was an effort and a half. Alright, Jesus, you cook. Fine. Now, after that thing's finished, I'll get... I guess I have to get this connected up. I don't have enough power for this. And honestly, I don't really care if they're powered or not. It doesn't matter too much. It just means that they stay out longer, it seems. But this thing also needs power, and it was partway through doing fermenting. It won't be fermenting now, but that's fine. But this is Lucky's final week. Oh, yeah. Jesus, that already. It's just a week and then there's no more study, or she got like more courses to go after that. Like I said, I don't really I never did like uni and college and shit, so I don't really know. It's all kind of like information me. She should be moving on to her fieldwork. Nice. Awesome. God, that's been a while. I feel like it's insane that like this, like what, a year and a half or something like that. I've like heard all about like the studying and like the, what do you call it, when you get like your holidays and shit like that. And yeah, it's crazy to think about sometimes. I made more food, but I don't want you to stack up like that. Can you get out of there? The other thing I was going to do was, there was a recipe I was going to do and I forgot to make it. Where did that go? What did I make? Did I make this? Because, yeah, I can't find it. It's fine, you go move over. I need more health stuff though. Nice. Do bananas and honey. Bananas and honey does sound nice. I like doing that with like milkshake kind of thing. Or smoothies and shit. It's like banana, honey, and other stuff. If somebody gives me like dark chocolate, I'll actually usually cut it up and put it into a smoothie. Because I can only like cover the bitterness with like most other foods and shit. The salt away. Alright. I will go upstairs and just make... I don't know what the other thing I was going to make was, but I just need to make... I think health stuff. Yeah, I'd like some quick activators, but I would like more of these kind of things too. These are pretty good. It's XP's 40%. It's 40%. So it's 30 over 10 seconds. They kind of do the same thing. These were what I was using through that whole fucking battle, honestly. And they were working. I want those. And if I can make some of these, like, I don't care if I've got like 50, 60 of them. I used up most of those in that battle. I'm not even joking. I'll take a handful of these out with me. And also adrenaline shots. How many have I got? I guess I don't know off the top of my head how many I've got. How many have I got in my inventory? I've got 6. I need more than that. I die more than that. We need at least a couple more. Not 11. Jesus. Like another 6 will do it. Is that not switching to jellyfish for attacking? What the... Hold up. Yeah, no, I'm not going to switch back to jellyfish tonight. I was giving it like a run earlier, but the only problem I was finding with it was that it stays stationary. Whereas my butterfly goes over and attacks whatever the biggest threat nearby is, and it does damage. Whereas if I had have set off this last night, I would have planted it at a spot, and the problem I would have had is that the spider would have kept moving. So it wouldn't have been that effective for that battle. Also, I'm sorry about like these kind of like strobing out for anybody that's affected by that. But each one kind of does different things, and I kind of need to read what they do so that I can kind of like use them as best I can. Like this thing's supposed to be okay, I think. It also finds shit. Oh yeah, it's a territory one. It does... gives you better goodies it will bring back. There's a couple out there that like go out and they like find shit. There is a murder bunny thing, by the way. There's like an assassin bunny deviant. It just goes around and murders animals in your like territory. So if like a bunny or a raccoon or a fucking boar or something walks into the area, it just goes slaughter it and brings back hide and meat. So that's a thing that exists. I haven't come across that yet. Alright, hold on. Let's see my map. What else have I got nearby? I've got to go back over to there, so fuck it, we'll teleport. I got heaps of things. I love how like contradictory I was compared to like the first 2 weeks. It's like, I'm not going to teleport unless I have to teleport. It's like, teleport is teleport. You know the meme with like Mr. Incredible like pointing his finger on the desk? Teleport is teleport. It's fine. Honestly, with the amount of time I've spent like running around places, I just need to get places and do my quests at this point. Who have I got to talk to here? Is it Hot Dog? Hi, mate. Nope, I don't want to read that. I want to talk to Hot Dog. Tell Hot Dog what you found out.
Hey, you made it back in one piece. What did you find?
A great one was manifesting dreams to lure people to a hospital.
So my instincts were right then. The hospital was the key. And those dreams. Those dreams were nothing more than bait in a trap. Wow. These past couple months, man, they really pushed us to our limit. I I can't believe we didn't lose a single person to that thing. Thanks to you, you really saved our bacon. Hell of a way to start my time as interim mayor, I'll tell you that.
Self plug right there. He's just like so humble. Sorry. Um, yeah, no. I was thinking when it was like the dream catcher made itself a spider. I'm like, God damn. That is some creepy shit. Who else is in here have I got to talk to? Surely by now you'd think I'd have to talk to Lo. But I don't seem to have to. Hold on. So I thought, yeah, the next area is down here. You'd think it would go up because like it went down and then like we went up to here and now we're over here. But if this is 35, it means it won't be long till we'll be up in like the 40s area. And I'm guessing the low 40s is on this side. I don't know. Yeah, low 40s is on this side, which is good because I've actually spent some time like looting up in here. There's like a I don't know if it's the red roof one, but somewhere about here for anybody that wants loot and can get at least up and in here if you're careful about it. I don't know if it's this place. I think it's this place. But this is a hotel that is just full of loot and there's no guards. There's like nothing guarding it. So if you want like repetitive good shit, go there. There's a silo as well. What level is that? 25. I could try to go to the silo. Could secure that instead of going down. If I've got time, I'll go for a drive down there because like obviously this will be level 30s and stuff. A happy birthday event. Well, I almost went down to that, but I drove past and I nearly died. So I drove past. That's about as much as I did. I'm like, I was there. I also love seeing this little cat in this thing because it reminds me of, you know how, like, I didn't say this previously, but you know how in old WoW, I will hydrate, thank you. So in old WoW, you used to get, you used to have a chance to have, like, your pet cats and stuff. Like, you could have a little Bombay or a Silver Tabby and stuff like that. So whenever I see those, it's what I automatically think of. But then you think of like other games where like the cat then becomes like a mount and stuff. I do need to actually sit up a bit more. I'm not prawning, but I'm just like my legs are like lounging out. God damn it. So much for her legs. Yeah, so I always look at like the cat as being like perhaps like the model for like potentially a mount. But they've like implemented it in the game as like a massive version of like the Silver Tabby kind of pet you used to be able to get. That's what I think of anyway when I see it. This looks like, I thought so, it looks like a cliff to me. Oh yeah, for anybody that missed it earlier, apparently you can get absolutely flung off your bike if you go down a cliff too far. So that was wild. That is, hold on. No, well, I meant to hop off in the water, but that was a bit of extra time. The hell is this up in the wall? I don't even know if I can get up here. Hold on. I also did my stretch too. My back is definitely sore, at least like where, like between my shoulder blades for massage and stuff. But yeah. I kind of wish that they had done a little bit more with it. That's fine. It was just a weird massage. Hi, T-Man. Is there a new bounty task? So offline, he explained to me that basically I was a bounty hunter in the past kind of thing. It was really weird. I think it was offline.
I have to say, you came at a perfect moment. Are you ready for your next assignment?
The elimination target is quite far from here, isn't it?
It's related to a caravan from Greywater. They traveled far, and business was great. However, all the members were killed on their journey back. The murderer is a sneaky deviant. I assume those less fortunate took a shortcut. Who would know it was a path leading into the deviant's trap?
Who's the client?
The mother of Robin Crichton, Madeline Crichton. She made up her mind to seek revenge for her only child.
Azula decided to take that moment to stretch out both of her paws from her little donut, and it was adorable.
Noticed, Madeline says this bounty must be carried out by a mayfly. Miss Crichton has great faith in you. She told me that revenge should always be carried out by an expert. To be honest, I've never met a lady more elegant than her. Although bearing the intolerable sorrow of losing a child, she still restrained herself and acted so calmly. We cannot bring the dead back, but we can, at least, make her last wish come true.
Okay. Tombstone, the client Madeline Crichton, a senior pilot of the Union survey team, is accused of Afromental Deviant of being responsible for the massacre near Blackfall oil fields in late October, blank 38. 5 members of the caravan, including Robin Crichton and client's only son, were murdered during the incident. After a thorough examination of the available evidence, T-Man declares that the defendant guilty as charged according to the blank 978 Knuckle Penal Code and the